Hey guys, I'm James. I just wanted to give you a few quick words to prepare you for class starting Monday. If you want, you can ignore this until Monday and enjoy your final weekend. I don't know if you're probably all taking summary classes too. Um, but anyway, I just wanted to give you a voice, a sound to my voice, and an image to my face, if that helps at all, and go over just a couple things I wrote in the announcements. I'll be Most things, actually 100% of the things that you as a group get from me will be in the announcements. I found doing the group email through Canvas is just brutal. So if you're ever looking for any kind of update that would be going to all of you as opposed to someone personally, it'll be in the announcements. I tend to just throw everything there. I don't know why. Anyway, so in the announcements I just wrote, just to go over some stuff, this is a fairly obvious recognition that the world is very complicated right now and it's sorrowful. And I want to foreground my recognition of that for this class. So, you probably have a lot more things going on in your life right now because of the economic depression, because of political events, because of COVID, all of that. And I understand that this class probably isn't going to be your number one priority. It shouldn't be. I know that. Just let me know if anything's happening. Just tell me if something's going to be late, if you're having trouble with something. If you're having trouble accessing the internet, like that used to be a thing where we would say, hey, just go to a library, go to a coffee shop. And now that's not a fair thing to say. So if you sort of have wonky or unreliable internet, or maybe you can't pay it because you're furloughed because of the COVID, whatever, just let me know anything I need to know there. This class is what's called a shell, which means that administrators, and not me, actually create the assignments and they create the projects, and I come in to deal with you and grade everything. It sounds like I'm like just babysitting you and I don't really care, and that's untrue. I mean, I really do want to try to foster a relationship. Starting with your introductions. For those of you who already did them, you did fine. You did nothing wrong, but I updated the questions because the questions the other people, again, the shell, the questions they asked are like, what's your favorite food, or what's your favorite color, or just silly questions, and we're smart adults here. So I want those introductions to sort of deal with definitely what grade you're in, if you're about to graduate, if you're a senior, or if you're just starting, if you're a first-year student, where you think you might be taking health sciences, if you think it might be physical therapy, if you think it might be public health, physician assistant, whatever. I'd like us to sort of talk about more professional avenues while we're doing all this writing, which is, as I'll get to, relatively simple. So that being said, you'll find assignments that are 5 points, and they'll probably take you 10 minutes. And they're not assignments I made up because they're not assignments that I think are really amazing. I'll probably add a few, except definitely for the accessibility sections. So keep an eye out for that. But just so you know, there might be a lot of issues with the syllabus too, because someone else made it and then I had to sort of go over it and try to craft it and customize it. So there could be problems all over the place. So just let me know and I'll fix them. I'm obviously going to try to fix them before you confront them, but you never know. Once we start getting into some conversations about particular subjects like accessibility, narrative medicine, e-health. E-health has finally become a huge thing over the past 4 months because no one's going anywhere. And these are sort of emerging issues that have a lot of sociocultural and economic impacts. Sort of equal treatment of different people and the diversification of Medicare. If you see anything, if there are podcasts or articles or whatever you think are cool, you can share them just to the discussion board or to me, and I'll get them up. I would like us to sort of have these conversations so we learn more than how to write an email, you know what I mean? Which is valuable. Writing an email is valuable. Writing stuff like that's valuable, but I always end up rambling here. I'm trying to stay under 5 minutes because I know you guys are just going to get bored. I do care about you. I'm going to learn who you are. I'll know exactly who you are within a week. I've just spent the last 3 weeks writing probably 30 to 40 letters of recommendations and talking to former students. So I hope, I prize having close relationships like that and being able to help you or give advice in anything that you're going through. If I have advice to give or not, I can at least listen. So please, please come to me if you need any help with anything. Easy class, I've been teaching, I came down here in 2017 to USF, so I've taught like 15 of these, and trying to do my left hand and my righty. 92% is the average grade. If you pay attention and get things done on time, you're going to get an A or an A minus. If something falls apart, then we can always do an incomplete, give you some extra time. I think I gave like 15 incompletes in spring just because obviously everybody was all over the place there. Late assignments are fine. Like I said, just let me know, except I need you to get something in on June 29th in that little prompt. It can just be a sentence saying, "Hi, I exist, I'm in this class." You're probably getting this from other professors, so I won't go over it too much. And you'll see some stuff about group collaboration for the second project. I don't know if we're going to collaborate on that yet because of obvious stuff like COVID. If it makes more sense for you to stay at home and stay safe and do it, then I think that's what we'll do. We'll see what the world's like then. Small persnickety thing. I'm really not one of those professors who has like 18 million rules just for the sake of having rules, you know. But for some reason, the professor view of Canvas email is brutal. It's not threaded. It hurts my eyes to read that. So if you can just shoot me to this email, let me know. And let me know if you're having Outlook and Gmail issues, because I think they switched you guys all over the place. So if I'm emailing you the wrong place and you're not getting things, we'll need to figure that out. Questions, they're easier to crowdsource. Instead of 15 people asking me a question about the syllabus, you can just throw it up on a raise your hand thing or a discussion board, and then we can just knock it all off right there. If you have a question pertaining to yourself, obviously just give it to me. I hyperlinked you to my website. It's nothing interesting. I'm a writer. I'll do another video where I introduce myself a little bit more. I actually just published my first book. This little creepy guy. But we're already at 5 minutes, so maybe I'll introduce myself in another video. But that is about all. I can't wait to get to know you guys Monday. Like I said with those introductions, try to talk about your interest in medicine, your experience in medicine, your aspirations in health, stuff like that. If you want to throw in favorite colors or dogs or skills you learned while you were quarantined for 4 months, go for it. But I would really like to know, just so I can sort of taper things, like how many physical therapists there are, how many physician assistants, practitioners, stuff like that. All right, that's all for now. I'll get back to you later. Thanks.